Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today's video is going over the California trip that I went on for the 2026 New Year, and we're gonna start off with Christmas Eve. I landed and we ended up making a gingerbread house, so I'll roll a clip of the gingerbread house. Then we went to go see It's a Wonderful Life in this old classic, I think it was a Stanford theater. I might be wrong, but it was so beautiful inside. And there was this organist who opened up before the movie was playing, and he did an amazing job playing the Christmas songs. I wish I had his name to tell you guys, but I have a couple clips. Also, sorry in advance, this video may be a little bit longer than all the other ones. Hopefully it's not too bad. Pause it and come back to it if you need. So the next few clips are from a couple days after we went to Hidden Valley for a hike, and it also had some farm animals that we saw, so I put a couple clips of the farm animals because who doesn't want to see a farm animal? So the week in between Christmas and New Year's, when no one knows what's going on or what day it is, we played a lot of Jenga, multiple rounds of Jenga. I, not to brag, was the best. But I have one video of Martin trying to pull a crazy move, so let's roll the clip.
Jenga master, but I'm not that good.
Alright, now's the time you probably all have been waiting for because I most likely put it in the title, but Martin and I went to Death Valley for 3 nights, and it was so beautiful. I did take videos in the car ride there because it was like a 7-hour drive, as well as videos between getting to places within Death Valley of nice scenery. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and let's get into it. We just got to the campsite. I can't even see you, Martin.
Oh, what the hell? Hello.
And it's pretty sad state of affairs at this point. Hopefully you guys can even see that, but there's shrimp, uncooked shrimp, just
no,
tails. Cooked. Well, cooked, but like in the fire pit, not burned. But anyways, and it looks like it's pitch black out because it is, but it's just 6 o'clock-ish.
Yep.
We're gonna get some dinner, head to bed because it's been a day of travel. And tomorrow, hikes. Huh? Oh yeah, fire too.
If we can.
If we can get the soggy shrimp tails started. Yeah. Alright, so with better lighting, we're in our little pre-made tent, no electricity. Just our headlamps for lights. We got cots, 2 of them. And yeah. Alright, so day 1 officially in the valley. We woke up, made our breakfast burritos that we prepped on the gas stove, and then we went to Father Crowley's Lookout. Alright, so after the lookout point, we made our way towards the charcoal kilns, and the road in was so nice until the pavement ended and there was still 2 more miles to go. It got rocky and gravelly and really bumpy. I believe I have a video or a picture of it, but let's see the charcoal kilns. So we made it to the charcoal kilns. Can't even see. It might be pitch black, but actually it's pretty bright on camera. Some random spot because Martin wanted to climb rocks right here. Our next location was the Mesquite Sand Dunes. This next clip's a little long, but Martin wanted to see if he could climb up the one of the sand dunes because it was minimum a 50-degree angle up the sand dune, and he just wanted to try it. So let's see. Almost there, halfway. So as the sun was setting on our first night, we made our way to Badwater Basin, and it was super windy. Just finished at Badwater Basin, and we're headed to Artist Palette Point or something like that on Artist Drive for sunset. But it is currently setting behind a cloud, so we'll see how it goes. To the Artist Palette, and as you can see, sunset's kind of happening, but there's so many clouds, it's not really casting any sun on the different little rocks. We found out that there are different colors due to volcanic erosion, just like the different pigment. Just woke up and it's 6 a.m. and we're gonna go to Brzezinski Point, I believe it's called, for sunrise. So we'll show you the view when we get there. So we finished watching the sunrise at Zabrinsky Point, and now we're gonna have some breakfast and then head for a hike that's I think 5.6 miles, and I don't remember the name. I think we're gonna see Golden Canyon or something on the way, but yeah, I didn't take a video or a time lapse of the sunrise. I wish I did, but it's freezing cold. The wind is brutal out here, so it wasn't worth it in my opinion. So we went through the first, I think it was a grove or something, and then now we're just climbed up down through there and came down. Martin's just checking out the view over there as he took a picture of me over there, and then let me see if I can find it. Sorry, this is probably painful. This is where we started this morning. We watched the sunrise, so we still gotta get back there. My face is looking very red because I'm very tired and out of breath, but highly would recommend. The views are gorgeous. The death part of hiking up that mountain, not fun, but anyway. So 3.5 hours later, we're back to the car area and we're gonna go have lunch. All right, so after lunch, we headed to see the natural bridge, and the road in from the main road was unpaved immediately. Halfway up, we started questioning if we should just walk up the rest because it was pretty bad. We did end up making it in the Mazda 3, but would highly suggest going very slow. Alright, after seeing the natural bridge, we headed to Dante's View, I believe it's called, to see the sunset there. So we just arrived at our last stop of the trip before we head home, Harmony Borax Works. So let's go see it. All right, so that wraps up our Death Valley trip, and we're heading on home, an 8-hour drive back. Not sure what else we're gonna do this trip, but I'm sure some clips will be playing in a second. Alright, so we are on our way to Monterey for the aquarium and some delicious seafood. One evening later on, we went mini golfing at Golfland. I believe it was in Sunnyvale, and I have a few clips of that. It was pretty fun. Would suggest going. So to end this video off, we did a last hike in Windy Hills, and we saw a little field mouse, and I have a couple videos of the view because it was amazing. It was also very windy there. The name did not lie.